Welcome to the Warframe weapon Encyclopedia, where today we're checking out the Afuris Prime. Now, since this is a primed weapon, the only way to get it is to assemble it from its primed parts, which you can either get yourself by opening specific relics or by buying the parts from other players. But since relics are rotated in and out of the game quite frequently, I will leave a link to the official Afuris Prime Wikipedia website in the video description so you can check it out and see which relics you want to go for or if they're even available. The Afuris Prime are Mastery Rank 12 bullet hose secondaries that do primarily puncture damage with a little bit of impact and slash on the side, and they come in with a solid enough 16% crit chance, a standard 2x crit multiplier, and very high status chance of 30%. They also have fairly high fire rate of 12.5, and they have an 80 round magazine with a 1.2 second reload. These are a pretty significant upgrade over the standard Afuris, which isn't all that surprising, but they're also better than the Furis, which is one of the anniversary weapons. Because even though they have a lower fire rate and a smaller magazine, they are more accurate, they have faster reload, more crit chance, more status chance, and more damage, like considerably more damage. It's 26 per shot versus 16. Though even though the accuracy is a bit better, it's still not amazing, so these are still sort of short to mid-range weapons. I wouldn't necessarily recommend using them at long range. Now, as far as the build is concerned, it's a pretty straightforward secondary hybrid. So we have Hornet Strike for damage, Barrel Diffusion for multi-shot, Lethal Torrent for fire rate and multi-shot, then Primed Pistol Gambit and Target Cracker for crit chance and multiplier, and we top it off with Pistol Pestilence and Frostbite for viral and status, and Primed Heated Charge for a ton of heat. One thing to bear in mind with this weapon is that headshots are king, so you really want to stay fairly close to the enemy because the farther away you are, the more rounds you're going to miss due to the bullet spread. And it's actually pretty noticeable here, like when you're up close the enemies are just going to melt, but if you're farther away it's gonna take them a little bit longer. All in all though, the damage is actually pretty great, and they will melt most enemies that the game will throw at you in under a second. The thing I like about these the most, I think, is that even though they are bullet hose secondaries and they chew through ammo pretty fast, their ammo pickup stat is very good. You pick up 60 ammo a pop, which means that you don't necessarily need ammo mutation for most missions. I was absolutely fine with just vacuum and no mutation of any kind. So overall, I actually quite like these, though there are some issues, of course. The damage distribution is not amazing, doing primarily puncture, would have been better if it was slash, but oh well. And it of course would have been nicer if they had more crit chance. But that's basically it for the downsides. Other than that, these are a very solid pair of bullet hose secondaries. And that's pretty much it for the Afuris Prime. There's nothing too spectacular about these, they're just good. Though unfortunately I don't think they're better than the Axomati Prime, which is another pair of bullet hose secondaries that you can get in Mastery Rank 12, and while yes they do less damage, they're far more crit focused and they also do primarily slash. So on its own the weapon is fantastic and I would absolutely recommend it because it's fun and pretty powerful, but the Axomati Prime are still a little bit better in my opinion. But anyway, that's it for the video, so I thank you very much for watching. As always guys, I hope you've enjoyed it and found it helpful, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.